Are you working on those goals, but there's just that big thing in front of you that you're afraid to do, and you just can't quite get up the courage to do it? Let me encourage you to do it anyway. Take the risk. My name is Megan Smith, and I am on a journey of rediscovering who I am, living an authentic life, creating a life full of joy and intention rather than just surviving life day to day. And I have challenged myself to put out a video every day for 30 days, 31 days in the month of October. And this is my video for tonight, where I'm just sharing um, tips that I pick up, tricks, things that happen to me during the day, how I address it, how I'm being intentional about what I'm doing, goals and I have in my life. And I do have certain business goals, things that I want to do. I have a passion to help people live better lives, have better experiences in life. And, part of that is just sharing things that I use in my life for them. But going live can be scary for me. Putting myself out there, showing myself to my friends can be scary to me. Afraid of the criticism, afraid of the, I won't do it right, I'll look silly, things of that nature. And, and I know that if I don't take the bull by the horns, so to speak, if I don't take the action, even when it scares me, I'm never going to get anywhere. I'm never going to change my life. I'm never going to improve my circumstances. And people are not going to hear the stories that I have or the advice that I have. And the reason I say that, not that I'm anything spectacular, that I'm any better than anybody else, but I do think that the experience I've had, the things that I've seen or I've learned, and that I've learned from other people, I do want to think that I can share my experiences, share my story, and it will make an impact on somebody else's life, have a positive impact. Maybe it'll just see something like, oh, that happened to me and that happened to that woman, and oh, okay, great. You know what? This is how she handled it. Now I have an idea of what I can do first or do next or whatever. And so I'm sharing these in hopes that there's resonance for people, that I do have a passion for helping people live better lives. And so with that, I encourage you. One of the things that I'm learning is to do the scary stuff. It's kind of our test. It's a test of your fortitude. It's a test of how serious you are. It doesn't have to be dangerous, but we need to put ourselves out there if we want to get better or share our experiences or promote whatever it is we're promoting. If we're doing a business, or you want to get people together, or whatever it is that you want to create, and you want to bring people to it, you need to be able to promote it, and you need to be able to take the step to move yourself forward. And I don't know what everyone else there's doing. Everyone has their own plans for for their lives, for what they want to do. Maybe you want to ask somebody out. You've been looking at this person, you're kind of like, man, you want to ask them out, but you're afraid of rejection. That's a real legitimate fear. I think that stops many of us from doing things and asking what we want, and approaching people and saying, here's what we want to do, or will you go out with me, or whatever the case may be. And so I encourage you, this is your permission, your opportunity to look at something that would make an impact on your life. And maybe sometimes it's you're going to get the answer no. Maybe the person is going to say no, or maybe you take a business idea to someone and they're going to say no. But what you've learned from that is, one, you're still alive. You made the attempt. You're still alive. Didn't kill you. Didn't hurt you. You're fine. But also it alleviates. You've got your answer. And sometimes, we shouldn't sit there and go, oh, but they said no. The next person's also going to say no, or they're also going to give me bad feedback or whatever. And what I encourage you is once you've attempted something and you've put yourself out there, and maybe you didn't get the reaction or the response that you were hoping for, learn how you can maybe do it better next time, but then also realize that you've now made the decision. You now have the answer from that situation. You don't have to keep thinking about it in your mind and going over. If you're someone like me, you just kind of go over it and going, oh, I want to talk to that person, but I'm afraid. And then every day it just kind of weighs on you. Once you've talked to them, once you've gotten your answer, you have your answer and you can move on. It doesn't have to weigh you down. So that's another encouragement I have for you, is that, when you come up with those things that are scary, take action. Take action and you'll notice they're not as big as you think they are. They're not as scary as you think they are. They might still be scary, but you do have the power within you to take on those hard things and to overcome and to do the scary stuff. And another, I don't know if it's a secret, an open secret, or just, realization that many people who we see that we consider successful, or they're strong, or they're, they've got it together. They know what they're doing. They're not scared. And what I'm learning as I, watch videos and go to conferences and listen to people who have been successful talk, is that they are scared. They did it anyway, but they are scared. They are unsure of themselves. They even have moments where they lack the confidence, or they're not sure if this is, how people are going to react to them, but they have the courage to move forward. So if anything I want to leave with you tonight, if you've made it this far through the video, is have the courage to move forward. I believe in you. I believe that everyone has something in them that they're meant to share with the world. And that since you're meant to share it with the world, you will have the courage to move forward and to take on the tasks that you need to do. But you need to have that leap of faith. There's a saying which I haven't always resonated with, but I will share it in case it resonates with someone, is to jump off the cliff and learn how to use the parachute on the way down, because nothing's going to teach you faster than urgency. I don't recommend actually jumping off a cliff, but that's just a phrase of, take that leap and figure stuff out as quickly as possible. You can pre-plan all you want. You can make all the plans. It's always good to plan, but sometimes we get stuck in always planning, and we never take action. So here's your motivation. Here's your push, whatever you want to call it. Take action. Look after that dream. Figure out what action you need to take, and no matter how scary it is, take that action and see what happens. If you want to, take some action and leave comments and let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear feedback from people on whether this is helpful and what the responses were. And maybe they had good, hopefully whatever action you took led to good impact for you. So that's my video for today. I hope that was helpful to anybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope to see you again in a future video. Until then, take care, be well, and be you.